What's up, vinyl community? Cliff the Vinyl Cheapskate here, coming at you with a rare Thursday drinking music. Today's my Friday. I'm off from now until the new year, so get ready for a bunch of these videos. I'm doing my roundup for the year. Gonna do my best finds of 2020. Do a bunch of different videos. Gonna start out today. I'm gonna start out with 7 inches. So best finds 2021, 7 inches, top 10 7 inches edition. I'm gonna show a couple that are kind of honorable mentions right now, only because I already showed them, at least one of them. And that one is this Chisel, the Mess, the Chisel Split. Excellent stuff. This is a great punk record. Just like sounds like straight up blitz worshipping, oi, foot stomping, beer drinking. Great music. Chisel's one of my favorite bands right now. So anything they put out is going to make my top. And I'm only, that, like I said, that's my going as a little side note, just because I had to mention it. But you guys, this is the third time you guys have seen this record, so you don't need to get much more in depth than that. But yeah, I've got my top 10 7 inches right here. There might be 11 in here. I might have miscounted. I think there's 11, but top 10 plus 1 7 inches. And let's start off with some Japanese heavy metal. Randy Uchata Group. Great, dirty, punk-tinged, some punk-tinged, dirty heavy metal from Japan. Randy Uchata was a member of GISM. And this is the more 80s metal, dirty 80s metal style album by him. Great, everything's great on here. Great drumming, great guitar work. The vocals are spot on. Super cool stuff. So it's got his like studded Crass logo there. But this is excellent. Came with some goodies inside, a postcard and sticker. I had some trouble tracking this one down. That's why it made it into my top finds. This was sold out everywhere when I actually decided, like, oh man, I should probably pick that up. And I looked around forever, and then No Norms Records had copies. Cool distro, online distro, and I picked it up. So pretty stoked to have gotten that. Another one that I think is getting harder to get, and this is one that popped up online while I was in Germany. Poison Ruined. Poison Ruined's not today, not tomorrow single from Roach Leg Records. This was a small printing run, and when somebody posted on Instagram or something that they had it, and I went on and I got the last copy they had. Like, I talked to it when I ordered it. I said something to them, and they emailed me and said, "Man, you got the last copy." So that was pretty sweet. Great. This is great post-punky stuff out of Philadelphia. Post-punky with tinges of like dungeon synth elements in there. Just really good stuff. Probably one of my favorite newer bands right now. And I got to see these guys live this year too. And that was fucking awesome, seeing them live. I saw them in Devil Master in May. But pretty sweet stuff. Came with a couple inserts. Poison Ruin is just, like, really, they really are one of my favorite bands of the year. Came with some inserts. think this is just like a, yeah. This is just a Roach Legs record, like flyer, and then some lyrics. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Poison Ruin and you like post-punky, dark punk rock stuff with a little bit of an oi tinge and some dungeon synth elements, this is spot on, excellent punk rock stuff. So check this out if you get a chance, or any of their stuff. They have an LP out too that's great as well. Here's another one I didn't find online, but it was one that was another one that I came to a little late, and by the time I started looking for it, it had already sold out like everywhere. But I went to Celebrated Summer and just asked them, and they had copies of this Violent Spirit Fire EP. This one got put out by another record store, Vinyl Conflict, and United Forces Records. It's a like split label release. These guys are Finnish hardcore, but they sound more like a Japanese hardcore band to me, but they're great. Excellent stuff, really driving, harsh, metallic music in there. Just everything I like in my hardcore punk. This has it. Kind of like a Burning Spirits dueling guitar vibes in there sometimes. But excellent stuff. This one was, like I said, I came to the party late on this one and it was kind of hard to find. And I got lucky and Celebrated Summer had copies. So I snagged one. Violent Spirit. Came with a lyric sheet, as these 7 inches tend to do. Now my 7-inch collection is like 99.5% punk music and hardcore. So most of these 7 inches are going to be punk and hardcore. Another one, this was just one of my favorite releases this year, and I'm glad that I got a copy. New Warthog EP. So, new Warthog EP. Warthog play really fast, aggressive. They add a little more heavy metal in this one than the last one, but really good, like D-beat with really strong heavy metal feels. So check this guy out if you get a chance. From New York, one of the best bands doing it right now, and there's nothing on the inside. Also came with this sweet poster / lyric sheet. Always like top-notch art from this band, like always. And the other side's like a lyric sheet poster with more awesome art. And the Warthog guys are kind of like, they're kind of scene veterans. They've been around forever, and Warthog's been around forever, but they've only put out like 5-7 inches, like I think like 4, 5, 7 inches, maybe less. But really, when I saw this drop, I went right on their website and I ordered it straight from them. And it's a nice feeling cover. It feels almost like it was screen printed, but I don't know. Might be a screen printed cover, but I'm not sure. It feels kind of screen printed, not really. But yeah, that's most of the new stuff. I'm going to save my favorite 3 finds for the end. But let's put some more music on. It's getting a little quiet in here. Listen to this Poison Ruin record, because why not? Here's that Chubby and the Gang. It's a flexi. It's good. It's a little noisy. So, it got a little noisy on there, but that's okay. It's a flexi. I don't expect great sound quality from it. But it's like one of those like cardboard paper flexis, so I hope it holds up. It's hard to get this bad boy started. I missed my needle like 5 times on it. Now for some more finds. These are OG old school 7-inches. So we'll start off with this one. This was one that I found. There's a shop called Wax Atlas that I go to once in a while, and their 7-inches they were not in any order. They were just out in bins, and I was like looking through and like, man, this is a trek digging through these bad boys. But I stumbled on this, and I was like, man, I definitely have to pick that up. That's the Corrupted Morals Chet EP. This is an original on Lookout Records, and I only paid $10 for this. And it's not a super expensive 7-inch. I think it goes for about 20, 25 maybe, but I picked it up for $10. And it's not in perfect condition, but it still plays through and it sounds good. Original inner labels here. Custom inner labels from Lookout Records. The Xeroxed sleeve. And this EP's from 1983, I think. So 1983 OG Corrupted Morals 7-inch. Pretty sweet stuff. This was a big find for me. I was super excited to get this. You don't find these old punk 7-inches just sitting in bins very often anymore, unless you go to like a certain specialty store. Couple more that I got from in the 7-inch bins. Vandergraft generator. You don't see these rock and roll, and this is from the 70s. I think this is from like 78 or 79. Vandergraft Generators, English prog rock band. This is a good 7-inch, great single. I don't pick up a ton of singles. I usually only like paper sleeve, or like the ones with the... I'm kind of snobby like that. I only like the picture sleeve 7-inches. So I found this. I don't see it very often. I don't own any other Vandergraft generator, so I figured, why not? I'll pick it up. So it's got Cat's Eye, and what's the other one? Fools. Ship of Fools. 2 decent tracks. Excited to have gotten this. The only picture 7-inch picture sleeve single I've gotten this year. And probably my best older find of the 7-inches here. Picked up this OG Cockney Rejects I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles EP. I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles single with a B-side, West Side Boys. So yeah, this was an awesome find. I was looking through at Celebrated Summer. I think I got the Vandergraft generator same time. But yeah, really excellent stuff. It doesn't have the paper sleeve. It's got this weird cardboard polyline sleeve, but I'll take it, man. You don't find old English punk records ever around here for $8. So why not? Oh, there is one more newer one. So that's all the like older stuff I found. Bootlicker. This was one that I'm trying to collect all Bootlicker stuff, and I picked this up this came up on Bandcamp, and they found a limited amount of these from the original pressing, first pressing ones, and they found them and put them on Bandcamp to sell them quick, I guess. And they were like $12 a piece or something. But I've been looking for this 7-inch, the Bootlicker 7-inch, and one of my favorite newer bands, Bootlicker rules. And How Do You Survive EP, great stuff. Super excited to get that. Pause this, flip this record, and then we'll go into my top 3 7-inch finds from 2022. All right. So, I don't know how many records I've shown, but I've got 3 more that I want to show. All right, so 2 more. Here we go. Some more Japanese hardcore. Most expensive 7-inch I've ever bought. Deathside. Unreleased tracks and some video archives. This came with a live DVD. And Deathside is just one of my favorite Japanese hardcore bands. And when I saw they were putting this out, I was like, man, I'm going to have to track one of those down. But I was too slow on the uptake. I commented on somebody's Instagram page that showed this and said, man, I really need one of those. This distro said, hey, I've got copies. And he said the price was $30. But what I realized is that this was $30, I think, anyway. Because if you bought it from Japan, you had to get shipping, and I think all the distros were selling it for about the same price. So I just bit the bullet and picked it up. This one is the white vinyl copy. And I think I've only listened to this like once or twice. And I still need to watch the DVD. But yeah, Deathside, one of the best Japanese hardcore bands. In my opinion, I love this band, and I know that like everybody, they're like probably one of the better known ones, and I did get introduced to them by Tragedy because I saw a dude wearing a shirt. It's got a lyric sheet, but I can't read shit on there. But still, I love me some Deathside. I'm at the age where Tragedy was like my introduction to Japanese hardcore, and I've just never grown out of it, so. Came with a video. I'll have to check out this video soon. But yeah, Deathside. Unreleased tracks. Sick stuff. Comes in this cool gatefold. Seven-inch Sugi art on the front. Of course. Excellent stuff. Another one I bought from overseas, and also another one of like my favorite newer discoveries this year, Kong Kong, Raw and Primitive EP. I got this, and I got the, what's it called, From Russia with Love EPs. These guys are a Swedish oi band, but with the shtick of they play as these alter egos that are apes. So it's ape themed oi, kind of. But it's really good. It's like super catchy and really like kind of like mid-paced foot stompy, but super catchy and sing-alongable. Dude sings in like this really deep, gruff vocals that really makes it interesting and fun. I really love this record. Gorilla City Records, which is basically self-released. But this shit's excellent. If you like oi and like mid-paced stompy anthems, this is great stuff. I got 2 out of their 3 7-inches. They've got 1, but it's like impossible to find. And it's like one has the Rockets to Russia has this one on it. This one's got this one on it. And the one that I want has this guy on it. So I'm on the lookout for the one that has this on it and it's green. I forget what it's called. But Raw and Primitive. Great stuff. I'm actually going to put this on in the background while I show the last one. And then I'll leave it on and leave you guys alone. Kong Kong. Like I said, super catchy, stompy drum beats. The dude's got a cool voice. I love this shit. It's so good. This may actually be my most played 7-inch this year because I just keep putting it on. And now that I played it now, I'll probably play it again after this. Last but not least, this was probably my best find just because I've wanted it forever and it's like impossible to find nowadays. The Nausea Lie Cycle EP. This is a Scald release, made in Germany. Super crusty, classic hardcore punk from NYC. Just super crusty, great stuff. Metallic, punk as fuck, great stuff. Side 1, Lie Cycle, Fallout, Right to Live, Blood and Circus. Great stuff, man. But this was my find of the year, I think. Found it at Celebrated Summer. Went in, traded some stuff in, got some store credit, and ended up walking out with one of my most wanted 7-inches I've wanted for a long time. I really want to get their LP too, but we'll see. That shit's getting expensive now. But for $15, I think I got a good deal on this, and very excited to put it in the collection. Got this weird thing in there too. But this is definitely original press. Really good stuff. It's in that weird, like, thin paper sleeve. Feels like a library sleeve. But yeah, man. 2022 is coming to a close. I think I had a good collecting year. I want to share with you guys. Let me know what you think of my top finds. Let me know what your top finds were. I want to see that. I'd love to see like what you guys got that you consider your favorite stuff that you picked up this year. It's been a good year for record collecting. Probably bought more than I should have. But hey, we do that all the time. As record collectors, it never stops, even when you say it's going to. But anyway, cheers, guys. Enjoy Kong Kong. And yeah. Let's see if we can enjoy the Kong Kong. And I'll catch you guys later this week. I'm off for the next week, so you may be getting a bunch of these videos. I think I'm gonna at the very least do a best cassettes, which I already pulled, which will probably be next. And I'm probably going to do a best rock LPs, best punk LPs, and best metal LPs. I may split that up more, I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. If you want to see more than just like the straight up, I may go even deeper into separating these bad boys out into different categories. But really just, you guys got to let me know in the comments if that's something you want to see. Because I don't want to go through all that effort and then not have anybody watch it. But anyway, enjoy Kong Kong, guys. Never mind, that's it. Cheers.